What's up, everyone? Welcome back to ATControl. Hopefully everyone had a great week. I took some time away from YouTube for a week to take care of some real-life business items, but I'm back, and we are doing episode number 13 today. And strangely enough, while I'm recording this, it is Friday the 13th, and not only that, we are in the month of October, and Halloween is just around the corner, which makes it even more spooky. To up the ante, on my last video, someone posted I should do a nighttime session at Philadelphia International and make it foggy outside as well. If that is not the perfect comment to fit for this gameplay in this particular day, in this particular month, I don't know what to tell you. That's just absolutely in line and crazy. I just hope we have a successful session and no issues happen with all these spooky signs. So before we get started, if you're not already on board with me, hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate the support as always. I realized today that I had not revisited Philadelphia since way back on episode number 2, and for those who like Philadelphia like myself, I apologize. I actually thought I had played it since then, so we're definitely getting back to it here today before we go on with any other airport videos. So with the updated schedule that I have in the game that now includes general aviation flights and so forth, I'm going to use my favorite setup, which is 27 left for arrivals and 27 right for departures, and we may sprinkle in some 2-6 action for general aviation if the aircraft size permits. Our start time for today will be 7 p.m. and our density will be 100% with foggy conditions. So let's go ahead and get loaded in and get this game started. Okay guys, welcome back. We are ready to get started here at Philadelphia International. As you can see in the background here, the sun has gone down and we are now in nighttime conditions. The fog has also crept in as well, so you can barely see out towards the end of the runways. Not too bad actually. I definitely hope in the next version of this game that they make fog just a little bit more foggy. But and as you can kind of see, the planes are a little too lit up for being at night. Usually you don't see the entire fuselage of an aircraft when you play at night. You usually just see the tail colors when the lights are on there, but that's how the game is built. I'm just going to play it, but let's go ahead and get started. We've already got a plane ready to go here on the ground, and we've got another one on arrival. The lights on the field are on, and we'll see how things go. So keep your fingers crossed. No delays, no penalties, no collisions, no problems. We'll see if we can get through it with a perfect score here again today. Spirit Wings 267, pushback approved. Expect runway 27 right.
Ground, 27 right, pushback approved. Spirit Wings 267.
One thing I did before we get too far into this, I reassigned some terminals to make sure all the correct aircraft sit in the right places now.
Philadelphia Tower, JetBlue 480 with you, runway 27 left.
One thing you'll see here is some of the E75, the Embraers. They are without liveries. The developer still has not put the liveries into the game to fit that model of aircraft, even though we are definitely using it. So hopefully they get with that soon. But you can kind of see over here, this entire terminal is dark. There's no lights on, no colors or anything, but we'll do the best we can with it. We really don't need to see the airplanes anyway. You give me a map, give me a radar, and everything will be good to go. JetBlue 480, runway 27 left, clear to land.
Runway 27 left, cleared to land, JetBlue 480.
Philadelphia ground, Spirit Wings 267 ready to taxi.
Spirit Wings 267, runway 27 right, taxi via Juliet Hotel.
Runway 27 right, taxi via Juliet Hotel, Spirit Wings 267.
Spirit Wings 267, hold short, runway 27 right.
Hold short of runway 27 right, Spirit Wings 267.
So if you guys haven't seen me do that in any videos, and some of you actually asked me to use that command, what it basically does, because the developer did not put a cross runway command in here where you can kind of issue everything together, basically what I'll end up doing to make sure I don't have to cross everybody through runway 35 or runway 35 and 17 over here is we'll issue them the command out to the runway.
Philadelphia
then we will
Tower,
tell them
American
to
2074 requesting push and start.
hold short of the runway, which just basically lets them free roll all the way down without me giving them a cross instruction. It's kind of a roundabout way to make it happen, but it's the only way due to the way the game was built. American 2074, pushback approved. Expect runway 27 right.
Ground, 27 right, pushback approved. American 2074.
We got our first general aviation here coming in.
Philadelphia Tower, 468 Tango Whiskey with you, runway 27 left.
I'm actually going to see if I can get him on 26, if he'll fit on that runway. 468 Tango Whiskey, enter final runway 26.
Enter final runway 26 468
Alright.
Tango Whiskey.
There we go. 468 Tango Whiskey, runway 26, clear to land.
Runway 26 clear to land 468 Tango Whiskey.
If you guys remember,
Philadelphia ground. American 2074 ready to taxi.
if you guys remember back in my original Philadelphia video, if you watched that one, General Aviation was not a part of that video. I don't actually even remember if the gates were here. I think it was more of an update. I don't know, I'd have to go back and check. But in any case, it's now obviously available since we have some General Aviation already on arrival. So, American 2074, runway 27 right, taxi via Kilo 3, Kilo Hotel.
Runway 27 right taxi via Kilo 3 Kilo Hotel American 2074.
American 2074, hold short, runway 27 right. Nope. American 2074, hold short, runway 27 right.
Hold short of runway 27 right American 2074.
There we go.
Hold short of runway 8 American 2074.
Oh boy. Hopefully that doesn't take me over there. Kind of put those out of order, but I think it accepted the 27 right command. We'll see. We will see.
Philadelphia Tower, American 889er requesting push and start.
American 889er, pushback approved. Expect runway 27 right.
Ground, 27 right pushback approved. American 889er.
These are all smaller jets right now. Looks like we'll get some of the what are those, A330s? Looks like A330s. Got a 747 over there from British Airways. Yeah, we should have some more long distance flights a little bit later.
Philadelphia Tower,
He's still going
Spirit
away.
Wings 484 with you runway 27 left.
Spirit Wings 484, runway 27 left, clear to land.
Runway 27 left cleared to land Spirit Wings 484.
So you got Spirit over here who just went right up the line, came right down, crossed the runway. He'll hold short here, waiting for my next command. Same thing with this American, he'll go straight across. Just makes things a
Philadelphia
little
ground,
bit easier.
American 889er ready to taxi.
It's going to come into big handy too as well when the Boston airport gets released here over the next week or two. They've got so many crisscrossing runways that it will make it very easy to start moving people around. Spirit Wings 267, wind is 29er at 0 knots, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 29er at 0 knots runway 27 right cleared for takeoff Spirit Wings 267.
Okay. Is he ready to go yet? He looks ready to go, but I don't recall him calling in. American 889er, runway 27 right, taxi via Juliet, November, Kilo.
Runway 27 right taxi via Juliet November Kilo American 889er.
Yep, he was ready. Alright, we've got some arrivals coming in here. This will be nice for this this General Aviation because he'll land right here. He won't interfere with any of this. If they're too short for this 26 runway, I'll just put them on 27 right to keep them a little bit closer to the General Aviation. I definitely don't want to mess with
Philadelphia Tower, American 1680 requesting push and start.
any General Aviation down here, because if they miss this uniform taxiway and try to go to S5, it could cause collision issues back here with faster aircraft. American 1680, pushback approved. Expect runway 27 right.
Ground, 27 right pushback approved. American 1680.
Okay. Is it good
Philadelphia
here?
Tower, American 1231 with you runway 27 left.
American 123 run. Oop. American 1231, runway 27 left, clear to land.
Runway 27 left cleared to land American 1231.
American 2074, runway 27 right, line up and wait.
Runway 27 right line up and wait American 2074.
I found out that this grayish colored map or ATR screen is only when it's foggy outside, which is rather strange, but I actually kind of like the colors that go along with this. It's very easy on the eyes. JetBlue 480, taxi to the terminal via Yankee Papa, November Juliet.
Taxi to terminal via Yankee Papa November Juliet JetBlue 480.
Philadelphia ground, American 1680 ready to taxi.
American 1680, runway 27 right, taxi via November, Kilo.
Runway 27 right taxi via November Kilo American 1680.
American 889er, hold short, runway 27 right.
Negative. American 889er.
Sometimes it doesn't accept this. American 889er. American 889er, hold short, runway 27 right. There we go.
Hold short of runway 27 right American 889er.
American 2074, wind is 29er at 0 knots, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 29er at 0 knots, runway 27 right, cleared for takeoff. American 2074.
Spirit Wings 267, contact departure.
Roger, good evening.
So I'm going to start.
Philadelphia Tower, Air Wisconsin 4262, requesting push and
I'm
start.
going to start using the 5 mile ring as my departure. I actually had a comment from a real life controller in the DC area who said that they always hand off at his airport at the 5 mile ring. So we're going to start using that regardless of what altitude they're at, just to make things a little bit easier. Air Wisconsin 4262, pushback approved, expect runway 27 right.
Ground, 27 right, pushback approved. Air Wisconsin 4262.
Philadelphia Tower, American 1712 with you runway 27 left.
There's our general aviation making his way in. Perfect. Excellent. And he's going to get off on the Alpha. I could care less. Alpha, Alpha 2, whatever you want to do. American 1712, runway 27 left, clear to land.
Runway 27 left cleared to land American 1712. Philadelphia Tower, American 740 requesting push and start.
American 740, pushback approved, expect runway 27 right.
Ground, 27 right pushback approved. American 740.
American 889er, wind is 29er at 0 knots, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 29er at 0 knots, runway 27 right cleared for takeoff American 889er.
American 1680, hold short, runway 27 right.
Hold short of runway 27 right American 1680.
I always catch myself looking at the command bar up here to see if it's actually taking my words or not. 468 Tango Whiskey, taxi to the terminal via Alpha.
Taxi to terminal via Alpha 468 Tango Whiskey.
Philadelphia Ground, Air Wisconsin 4262, ready to taxi.
Is it going to let us out there to see what that is? I don't know if it
Philadelphia
is or
Ground,
not.
American 740 ready to taxi.
Air Wisconsin 4262, runway 27 right, taxi via Juliet Hotel.
Runway 27 right, taxi via Juliet Hotel. Air Wisconsin 4262.
American 2074, contact departure.
Roger, good evening.
American 740, runway 27 right, taxi via Juliet, November, Kilo.
Runway 27 right taxi via Juliet November Kilo American 740.
Getting a little crazy there with the camera. And I'll just hold him somewhere right here. I'll move this JetBlue across to get him out of the way, and then we'll send him on his path down there. Okay. Yeah, I don't think the camera's going to take us out there to see that general aviation, so forget it. Spirit Wings 484, taxi to the terminal via Yankee Papa November Juliet.
Taxi to terminal via Yankee Papa November Juliet Spirit Wings 484. Philadelphia Tower, American 699er requesting push and start.
JetBlue 480, continue taxi.
Continue taxi JetBlue 480.
American 1680, runway 27 right, line up and wait.
Runway 27 right line up and wait American 1680.
Air Wisconsin 4262, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Air Wisconsin 4262.
American 699er, pushback approved, expect runway 27 right.
Ground, 27 right pushback approved. American 699er.
American 740, hold position.
Hold position American 740.
Philadelphia Tower, Air Wisconsin 4155 with you runway 27 left.
Air Wisconsin 4155, runway 27 left, clear to land.
Runway 27 left cleared to land Air Wisconsin 4155.
Cross, perfect. I'm just watching this
Philadelphia
here
ground,
quick.
American 699er ready to taxi.
American 1680, wind is 29er at 0 knots, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 29er at 0 knots, runway 27 right, cleared for takeoff. American 1680.
American 740, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. American 740.
American 740, hold short, runway 27 right.
Hold short of runway 27 right. American 740.
American 889er, contact departure.
Roger, good evening.
Roger, good evening. So he's coming straight down. He's an A330. This guy, get him moving right behind him.
Philadelphia Tower, Brickyard 4719er requesting push and start.
Brickyard 4719er, pushback approved. Expect runway 27 right.
Ground, 27 right pushback approved. Brickyard 4719er.
Air Wisconsin 4262, runway 27 right, line up and wait.
Runway 27 right, line up and wait. Air Wisconsin 4262.
American 699er, runway 27 right, taxi via November Kilo.
Runway 27 right, taxi via November Kilo. American 699er.
American 1231, taxi to the terminal via Yankee Papa Tango Juliet.
Taxi to terminal via Yankee Papa Tango Juliet. American 1231. Philadelphia Tower, Piedmont 4850 with you, runway 27 left.
These Piedmonts. They fly very slow. These de Havillands. De Havillands, however you pronounce it. I don't know what's behind
Philadelphia
it yet.
ground, Brickyard 4719er ready to taxi.
Because the radar doesn't take me out that far, but I think Piedmont 4850, enter final runway 27 right.
Enter final runway 27 right, Piedmont 4850.
These are classic cases where you got to keep an eye on the aircraft type to see who's moving fast and who isn't. I think I'm going to move him over for right now. Piedmont 4850, runway 27 right, clear to land.
Runway 27 right, cleared to land. Piedmont 4850.
Air Wisconsin 4262, wind is 28 at 0 knots, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 28 at 0 knots, runway 27 right, cleared for takeoff. Air Wisconsin 4262.
American 1680, contact departure.
Roger, good evening.
Brickyard 4719er, runway 27 right, taxi via Juliet Hotel.
Runway 27 right taxi via Juliet Hotel. Brickyard 4719er.
American 1712, taxi to the terminal via Yankee Papa Tango Juliet.
Taxi to terminal via Yankee Papa Tango Juliet. American 1712.
Perfect.
Philadelphia Tower, American 729er requesting push and start.
American 729er, pushback approved. Expect runway 27 right.
Ground, 27 right, pushback approved. American 729er.
Brickyard 4719er, hold short, runway 27 right.
Hold short of runway 27 right. Brickyard 4719er.
Spirit Wings 484, continue taxi.
Philadelphia Tower, Brickyard 4720 with you, runway 27 left.
Brickyard 4720, runway 27 left, clear to land.
Continue taxi. Spirit Wings 484.
Runway 27 left, cleared to land. Brickyard 4720.
Alright. American terminals are hopping tonight. And I'm sure this over here is going to
Tower,
get busy real
Speedbird
quick.
66 requesting push and start.
Speedbird 66, pushback approved. Expect runway 27 right.
Ground,
All right.
27 right pushback approved. Speedbird 66.
We'll get the jumbo
Philadelphia
out of
ground,
here.
American 729er ready to taxi.
American 740, runway 27 right, line up and wait.
Runway 27 right, line up and wait. American 740.
American 1231, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. American 1231.
American 699er, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. American 699er.
American 1231, hold position.
Hold position American 1231.
I want to actually get this guy out of here before this Piedmont comes in. American 740, wind is 28 at 0 knots, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 28 at 0 knots, runway 27 right, cleared for takeoff, American 740.
Air Wisconsin 4262, contact departure.
Roger, good evening.
American 729er, runway 27 right, taxi via Juliet, November, Kilo.
Philadelphia ground, Speedbird 66 ready to taxi.
Runway 27 right, taxi via Juliet, November, Kilo, American 729er.
Okay, so we'll let him go, we'll let him go. Air Wisconsin's coming in here on 27 left. Perfect. Yeah, and if you guys are wondering why I'm not using the Yankee, I never use
Tower,
Yankee.
Delta 2178 with you, runway 27
That's basically
left.
how it is. I don't want to stop aircraft right here. I don't know if the game gives penalties for letting somebody be at the end of the runway on 9 left there. So we're gonna do it this way. I like sending planes this way so I can move them across and keep them out of the way of traffic and everything. So it's just how we're gonna do it. If you don't like it, well, you can move them up Yankee. Speedbird 66, runway 27 right, taxi via Juliet, November, Kilo.
Runway 27 right, taxi via Juliet, November, Kilo, Speedbird 66.
Philadelphia Tower, Piedmont 49er24 requesting push and start.
Piedmont 49er24, pushback approved, expect runway 27 right.
Ground, 27 right, pushback approved. Piedmont 49er24.
Delta 2178, runway 27 left, clear to land.
Runway 27 left, cleared to land, Delta 2178.
Air Wisconsin 4155, taxi to the terminal via Yankee, Papa, November, Juliet.
Taxi to terminal via Yankee Papa November Juliet Air Wisconsin 4155.
Come on, Piedmont. Okay, you're going. American 729er, hold short, runway 27 right.
Hold short of runway 27 right, American 729er.
Speedbird 66, hold short, runway 27 right.
Hold short of runway 27 right, Speedbird 66.
Philadelphia ground, Piedmont 49er24 ready to taxi.
Piedmont 49er24, runway 27 right. Taxi via hotel.
Philadelphia Tower, Air Wisconsin 4225 requesting push and start.
American 740, contact departure.
Runway 27 right, taxi via hotel, Piedmont 49er24. Roger, good evening.
Little slowdown in production here. Waiting for this crazy Piedmont to get on the ground. That's okay. We are not too busy yet. Air Wisconsin 4225, pushback approved, expect runway 27 right.
Ground, 27 right, pushback approved. Air Wisconsin 4225.
Say, look at this guy.
Philadelphia Tower, Brickyard 4738 with you, runway 27 left.
The slowness he is flying right now is the reason why I don't send him on this runway down here. Brickyard 4738, runway 27 left, clear to land.
Runway 27 left, cleared to land, Brickyard 4738.
Okay. And where are you getting off? American 69er, runway 27 right, line up and wait.
Runway 27 right, line up and wait, American 69er.
American 1231, continue taxi.
Continue taxi American 1231.
Piedmont 4850, taxi to the terminal via Delta Golf.
Taxi to terminal via Delta Golf Piedmont 4850.
Piedmont 49er24, hold position.
Philadelphia ground, Air Wisconsin 4225 ready to taxi.
Air Wisconsin 4225, runway 27 right, taxi via Juliet Hotel.
Hold position, Piedmont 49er24. Runway 27 right, taxi via Juliet Hotel, Air Wisconsin 4225.
Go. Go. American 729er, hold position.
Hold position, American 729er.
Get out of the way, de Havilland. You're going to get smashed. You're messing up my flow. Alright. American 699er, wind is 28 at 0 knots, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 28 at 0 knots, runway 27 right, cleared for takeoff, American 699er.
Brickyard 4719er, runway 27 right, line up and wait.
Philadelphia Tower, Piedmont 4903 requesting push and start.
American 729er, continue taxi.
Runway 27 right line up and wait Brickyard 4719er.
Continue taxi American 729er.
There we go. Now we got everybody moving in the right direction here. We'll let him get on the runway. Let him go. Bring Piedmont down. Bring Air Wisconsin down. Piedmont 4850, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Piedmont 4850.
Okay. Get you across. Piedmont 4924, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Piedmont 4924.
Okay, got a Brickyard here, and we got Delta on arrival right behind him. American 1712, continue taxi.
Continue taxi American 1712.
Okay. Piedmont 4903, pushback approved. Expect runway 27 right.
Ground, 27 right pushback approved. Piedmont 4903.
Piedmont 4850, hold short of taxiway Echo 4.
Hold short of taxiway Echo 4 Piedmont 4850.
I guess he was going to stop anyway because he had to cross the runway, but that's okay. Brickyard 4720, taxi to the terminal via Yankee Papa November Juliet.
Taxi to terminal via Yankee Papa November Juliet Brickyard 4720.
Perfect. You go up there. Go up there. Brickyard 4719er, wind is 28 at 0 knots, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 28 at 0 knots, runway 27 right, cleared for takeoff. Brickyard 4719er.
Philadelphia Tower, Air Wisconsin 4188 requesting push and start.
American 729er, runway 27 right, line up and wait.
Runway 27 right, line up and wait American 729er.
American 699er, contact departure.
Philadelphia ground, Piedmont 4903 ready to taxi. Roger, good evening.
Piedmont 4924, hold position.
Hold position Piedmont 4924.
You're not going to take on the 747. Forget it. You are not going to win. You might as well just let that guy go through. Otherwise, you are going to be scrap metal. Air Wisconsin 4225, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Air Wisconsin 4225.
Piedmont 4903, runway 27 right, taxi via Juliet Hotel.
Runway 27 right taxi via Juliet Hotel Piedmont 4903.
Piedmont 4850, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Piedmont 4850.
Air Wisconsin 4188, pushback approved, expect runway 27 right.
Ground, 27 right pushback approved. Air Wisconsin 4188.
Philadelphia Tower, American 698 with you, runway 27 left.
American 698, runway 27 left, clear to land.
Runway 27 left, cleared to land American 698.
Delta 2178, taxi to the terminal via Yankee Papa November Juliet.
Taxi to terminal via Yankee Papa November Juliet Delta 2178.
Is this guy going? Oh, he can't. Oh, that's right. I just let the Brickyard out of there. That's right. He's far enough along. American 729er, wind is 28 at 0 knots, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff. Oop. American 729er, wind is 28 at 0 knots, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 28 at 0 knots, runway 27 right, cleared for takeoff American 729er.
Piedmont 4903, hold short, runway 27 right.
Hold short of runway 27 right Piedmont 4903.
Get you through there. Speedbird 66, runway 27 right, line up and wait.
Runway 27 right, line up and wait. Speedbird 66.
Philadelphia Tower, American 834 requesting push and start.
Brickyard 4719er, contact departure.
Roger, good evening.
Wow, these guys are close. Keep an eye on those guys. They're gonna run into each other. American 834, pushback approved. Expect runway 27 right.
Ground, 27 right pushback approved. American 834.
What is this guy? He's an E90. And
Philadelphia Tower, American 855 with you runway 27 left.
American 855, runway 27 left, clear to land.
Runway 27 left, clear to land American 855.
Air Wisconsin 4155, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Air Wisconsin 4155.
Philadelphia ground, Air Wisconsin 4188 ready to taxi.
Piedmont 4924, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Piedmont 4924.
Air Wisconsin 4188, runway 27 right, taxi via hotel.
Runway 27 right taxi via hotel Air Wisconsin 4188.
Philadelphia ground, American 834 ready to taxi.
Philadelphia Tower, Piedmont 4947 requesting push and start.
Where's he going in? He's going in right there. Piedmont 4947, pushback approved, expect runway 27 right.
Ground, 27 right pushback approved. Piedmont 4947.
Brickyard 4738, taxi to the terminal via Yankee Papa November Juliet.
Taxi to terminal via Yankee Papa November Juliet Brickyard 4738.
Speedbird 66, wind is 28 at 0 knots, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 28 at 0 knots, runway 27 right, cleared for takeoff, Speedbird 66.
Air Wisconsin 4188, hold short, runway 27 right. Air Wisconsin 4188, hold short, runway 27 right.
Hold short of runway 27 right Air Wisconsin 4188. Hold short of runway 8 Air Wisconsin 4188.
Yeah. Piedmont 4924, runway 27 right, line up and wait.
Runway 27 right line up and wait Piedmont 4924.
Philadelphia ground, Piedmont 4947 ready to taxi.
Piedmont 4947, runway 27 right, taxi via hotel.
Runway 27 right taxi via hotel Piedmont 4947.
American 834, runway 27 right, taxi via November Kilo.
Runway 27 right taxi via November Kilo American 834.
I gotta get him out of there. American 729er, contact departure.
Roger, good evening.
There goes the big guy. He's on, where's he going? GLL? Is that Heathrow? I don't know. I'm not good with the European airports. I think he's going to Heathrow, but I'm not quite sure. Not 100%. Come on, Piedmont. We got to get you out of there before your buddy comes through. Let's go.
Philadelphia Tower, Delta 1758 with you runway 27 left.
Delta 1758, runway 27 left, clear to land.
Runway 27 left cleared to land Delta 1758.
Philadelphia Tower, Brickyard 4441 requesting push and start.
Piedmont 4924, wind is 28 at 0 knots, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 28 at 0 knots, runway 27 right cleared for takeoff Piedmont 4924.
Okay, you're going down. Air Wisconsin 4225, runway 27 right, clear. Yeah. Air Wisconsin 4225, runway 27 right, line up and wait.
Runway 27 right line up and wait Air Wisconsin 4225. Negative. Air Wisconsin 4225.
Speedbird 66, contact departure.
Roger, good evening.
Let's get there. I want to push you. Oh, no, I can push him. Brickyard 4441, pushback approved, expect runway 27 right.
Ground, 27 right pushback approved. Brickyard 4441.
That's good. Yeah, all these guys are going to either side of him. That's perfect. Brickyard 4720, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Brickyard 4720.
Come on now. I don't know why, but it takes these guys so long.
Philadelphia Tower, American 792 with you runway 27 left.
American 792, runway 27 left, clear to land.
Runway 27 left cleared to land American 792. Philadelphia ground, Brickyard 4441 ready to taxi.
Piedmont 4947, continue to taxi.
Continue taxi Piedmont 4947.
Okay. You can get your tail across there and get the next guy out. Air Wisconsin 4225, wind is 27 at 0 knots, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 27 at 0 knots, runway 27 right cleared for takeoff Air Wisconsin 4225.
Piedmont 4903, runway 27 right, line up and wait.
Philadelphia Tower, Piedmont 4880 requesting push and start.
Piedmont 4880, pushback approved, expect runway 27 right.
Runway 27 right line up and wait Piedmont 4903.
Ground, 27 right pushback approved. Piedmont 4880.
Piedmont 4924, contact departure.
Roger, good evening.
Okay. Send this Delta across first. Delta 2178, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Delta 2178.
Delta 2178, taxi to the terminal via November, Kilo 3.
Taxi to terminal via November Kilo 3 Delta 2178.
I'm going to do this so I can just kind of box move these two guys around here and get him moving. American 698, taxi to the terminal via Yankee, Papa, Tango, Juliet.
Taxi to terminal via Yankee Papa Tango Juliet American 698.
Brickyard 4441, runway 27 right, taxi via November Kilo.
Runway 27 right taxi via November Kilo Brickyard 4441. Philadelphia Tower, Piedmont 4966 with you runway 27 left.
Go! Okay, he's going home. American 834, continue taxi.
Continue taxi American 834.
Philadelphia ground, Piedmont 4880 ready to taxi.
Come on, Delta. Need you to make the turn. American 855, taxi to the terminal via Yankee, Papa, Tango, Juliet.
Taxi to terminal via Yankee Papa Tango Juliet American 855.
Piedmont 4903, wind is 27 at 0 knots, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 27 at 0 knots, runway 27 right cleared for takeoff Piedmont 4903.
Air Wisconsin 4188, runway 27 right, line up and wait.
Philadelphia Tower, Piedmont 4803 requesting push and start. Runway 27 right line up and wait Air Wisconsin 4188.
There we go. See that? Little box move. Get him out of the way, bring him right behind it. Perfect. Piedmont 4880, runway 27 right, taxi via Juliet Hotel.
Runway 27 right taxi via Juliet Hotel Piedmont 4880.
Piedmont 4803, pushback approved, expect runway 27 right.
Ground, 27 right pushback approved. Piedmont 4803.
Air Wisconsin 4225, contact departure.
Roger, good evening.
Piedmont 4966, enter final runway 27 right.
Enter final runway 27 right Piedmont 4966.
Piedmont 4966, runway 27 right, clear to land.
Runway 27 right clear to land Piedmont 4966. Philadelphia Tower, Brickyard 4580 with you runway 27 left.
Brickyard 4580, runway 27 left, clear to land.
Philadelphia Tower, Air Wisconsin 4289 requesting push and start.
Runway 27 left clear to land Brickyard 4580.
Come on, a couple more feet, we can get you out of here. Air Wisconsin 4289, pushback approved, expect runway 27 right.
Ground, 27 right pushback approved. Air Wisconsin 4289.
Air Wisconsin 4188, wind is 27 at 0 knots, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff.
Philadelphia ground, Piedmont 4803 ready to taxi. Wind is 27 at 0 knots, runway 27 right cleared for takeoff Air Wisconsin 4188.
Piedmont 4947, runway 27 right, line up and wait.
Runway 27 right line up and wait Piedmont 4947.
Okay. Now... Piedmont 4903, contact departure.
Roger, good evening.
Philadelphia ground, Air Wisconsin 4289 ready to taxi.
Jeez, what is this jet? MD-88, it's going all the way down there? Delta 1758, taxi to the terminal via Yankee, Papa, November, Juliet.
Taxi to terminal via Yankee Papa November Juliet Delta 1758. Philadelphia Tower, Air Wisconsin 4141 with you runway 27 left.
Piedmont 4803, runway 27 right, taxi via Juliet Hotel.
Runway 27 right taxi via Juliet Hotel Piedmont 4803.
Brickyard 4441, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Brickyard 4441.
It's far enough down there we can let him go. Piedmont 4947, wind is 27 at 0 knots, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 27 at 0 knots, runway 27 right cleared for takeoff Piedmont 4947.
We're going to have like this massive
Philadelphia
crossing.
Tower, American 1891 requesting push and start.
American 18901, pushback approved, expect runway 27 right.
Ground, 27 right pushback approved. American 18901.
Oh, these Piedmonts, they're screwing me all up because I gotta leave. See, look how slow he's flying. He's just gonna screw up the entire works here. But as soon as he gets on the ground, I can shove all these guys across the runway and get everybody parked. That should clear everything up pretty well. Air Wisconsin 4188, contact departure.
Roger, good evening. Philadelphia ground, American 18901 ready to taxi.
American 18901, runway 27 right, taxi via Juliet, November, Kilo.
Runway 27 right taxi via Juliet, November, Kilo, American 18901.
Oh, there he goes. He was thinking about it. Alright, so we'll get this Piedmont on the ground. Piedmont 4880, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Piedmont 4880.
Air Wisconsin 4289er, taxi. Air Wisconsin 4289er, runway 27 right, taxi via Juliet Hotel.
Runway 27 right taxi via Juliet Hotel, Air Wisconsin 4289er.
American 792, taxi to the terminal via Yankee Papa Tango.
Taxi to terminal via Yankee Papa Tango, American 792.
Philadelphia Tower, United 1522 with you, runway 27 left.
United 1522, runway 27 left, clear to land.
Runway 27 left cleared to land, United
Missed the guy in
1522.
the middle. Air Wisconsin 4141, runway 27 left, clear to land.
Runway 27 left cleared to land, Air Wisconsin 4141.
That would have been bad. Piedmont 4947, contact departure.
Roger, good evening.
Philadelphia Tower, American 575 requesting push and start.
Could have sent like 9 guys out by the time this guy got on the ground. See, look how much he closed distance. This is the separation issue I was watching out. This guy's already inside the 5-mile ring, and this guy's barely getting to the to the runway here. American 834, runway 27 right, line up and wait.
Runway 27 right, line up and wait, American 834.
Please tell me you're getting off right here, so I can shove you this way. Yep, you are. This guy, he's going all the way over there, so I can't push him yet. I'm gonna have to do a little chicken dance here. American 6908, continue taxi.
Continue taxi American 6908.
American 18901, hold position.
Hold position American 18901.
Piedmont 4966, taxi to the terminal via Kilo, Kilo 3, Juliet.
Taxi to terminal via Kilo, Kilo 3 Juliet, Piedmont 4966.
As soon as he gets right here, we move him, we move him, we move him. And yeah. Okay, he's going across. Perfect. Sorry guys, a little backup here, a little backup. Air Wisconsin 4289er, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Air Wisconsin 4289er.
While we're waiting for this guy to make his turn, American 834, wind is 27 at 0 knots, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 27 at 0 knots, runway 27 right, cleared for takeoff, American 834.
Brickyard 4441, runway 27 right, line up and wait.
Runway 27 right, line up and wait, Brickyard 4441.
American 18901, continue taxi. American 18901, continue taxi.
Continue taxi American 18901. Philadelphia Tower,
go.
American 714 requesting push and start.
He's going right up next to him. He's going to the gate right next to him. He's going all the way over. He's coming right up here as well. Okay. How close is their gates here? American 714, pushback approved, expect runway 27 right. American 714, pushback approved, expect runway 27 right.
Ground, 27 right pushback approved. American 714.
Brickyard 4738, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Brickyard 4738.
American 855, continue taxi.
Continue taxi American 855.
Piedmont 4803, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Piedmont 4803.
Brickyard 4580, taxi to the terminal via Yankee, Papa, November, Juliet.
Taxi to terminal via Yankee Papa November Juliet Brickyard 4580.
Get all these guys across. As soon as he passes. I wish I knew what the names of these little small taxiways are here, but whatever.
Philadelphia Tower, Air Wisconsin 4264 with you runway 27 left.
It's fine. Air Wisconsin 4264, runway 27 left, clear to land.
Runway 27 left cleared to land Air Wisconsin 4264.
American 834, contact departure.
Roger, good evening.
Brickyard 4441, wind is 27 at 0 knots, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 27 at 0 knots, runway 27 right cleared for takeoff Brickyard 4441.
Piedmont 4880, runway 27 right, line up and wait.
Runway 27 right, line up and wait. Piedmont 4880.
Okay, so you're going down. We're going to push you next over here. Let your buddy go. You're going home. You're going home. This guy should be pushing. I hope.
Philadelphia Tower, Piedmont 4921 requesting push and start.
Piedmont 4921, pushback approved. Expect runway 27 right.
Ground, 27 right pushback approved. Piedmont 4921.
Air Wisconsin 4141, taxi to the terminal via Yankee, Papa, November, Juliet.
Taxi to terminal via Yankee Papa November Juliet Air Wisconsin 4141.
Okay, let's push him. American 575, pushback approved. Expect runway 27 right.
Ground, 27 right pushback approved. American 575.
This guy's got his lights on over here, I think. I don't know what he's doing, though. I hope he pushes. He's at 333. Let's go. Gotta go. Piedmont 4880, wind is 27 at 0 knots, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 27 at 0 knots, runway 27 right, cleared for takeoff. Piedmont 4880.
Air Wisconsin 4289, runway 27 right, line up and wait.
Philadelphia ground, Piedmont 4921 ready to taxi.
American 18901, continue taxi.
Runway 27 right, line up and wait. Air Wisconsin 4289.
Piedmont 4921, runway 27 right, taxi via Juliet Hotel.
Continue taxi American 18901. Runway 27 right taxi via Juliet Hotel Piedmont 4921.
There he goes, he pushed over
Philadelphia
here.
ground, American 714 ready to taxi. Philadelphia Tower, Air Wisconsin 4285 with you runway 27 left.
Now I'm stuck because this guy is supposed to be pushing. And I need to bring this American down here. So, Delta 1758, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Delta 1758.
Brickyard 4441, contact departure.
Philadelphia Tower, Piedmont 4942 requesting push and start.
Air Wisconsin 4285, runway 27 left, clear to land.
Roger, good evening.
United 1522, taxi to the terminal via Sierra, Yankee, Papa, November, Juliet.
Runway 27 left cleared to land Air Wisconsin 4285.
That was a big one.
Taxi to terminal via Sierra
739.
Yankee Papa November Juliet United
Pretty
1522.
hefty rollout from that guy. I don't know what to do with this guy. American 714, runway 27 right, taxi via Juliet, November, Kilo.
Runway 27 right taxi via Juliet November Kilo American 714.
I'll just have to watch. If he starts pushing, we'll just have to slow him down there. I don't know what to do with him. Air Wisconsin 4289er, wind is 27 at 0 knots, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 27 at 0 knots, runway 27 right, cleared for takeoff. Air Wisconsin 4289er.
Piedmont 4880, contact departure.
Roger, good evening.
Piedmont 4803, runway 27 right, line up and wait.
Runway 27 right line up and wait Piedmont 4803.
Piedmont 4921, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Piedmont 49er21.
Piedmont 49er42, pushback approved. Expect runway 27 right.
Ground, 27 right pushback approved. Piedmont 49er42. Philadelphia Tower, American 734 with you runway 27 left.
Oh, please don't run into each other right now. If this guy pushes after all this time and he shoves right into this 330, I'm going to be really upset. I think he made it. I think we're clear. Small American's got his nav lights on. I don't understand what he's doing over there. Oh well. What do we want to do here? What do we want to do?
Philadelphia ground, Piedmont 49er42 ready to taxi.
American 792, continue taxi.
Continue taxi American 79er2.
Piedmont 49er42, runway 27 right, taxi via hotel.
Runway 27 right taxi via hotel Piedmont 49er42.
Perfect. American 734, runway 27 left, clear to land.
Runway 27 left cleared to land American 734.
Well, we haven't had any goofiness happen yet, luckily. Except for a couple jets over here, which have refused to push on time. All in all, I say that's not a bad deal. Okay, what do we got? Still got 3 arrivals coming in. Now we get these guys moved over this way.
Philadelphia
so
ground,
fine.
American 575 ready to taxi.
Now he goes. American 575, runway 27 right, taxi via Juliet.
Philadelphia Tower, Southwest 257 requesting push and start.
American 792, hold position.
Hold position American 79er2.
Piedmont 4803, wind is 27 at 0 knots, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 27 at 0 knots, runway 27 right cleared for takeoff Piedmont 4803.
American 18901, runway 27 right, line up and wait.
Runway 27 right line up and wait American 18901.
Air Wisconsin 4289er, contact departure.
Roger, good evening.
American 575, runway 27 right, taxi via Juliet, November, Kilo.
Runway 27 right taxi via Juliet, November, Kilo American 575.
What do we do here? Piedmont 49er42, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Piedmont 49er42.
Air Wisconsin 4264, taxi to the terminal via Yankee Papa, November, Juliet.
Taxi to terminal via Yankee Papa, November, Juliet, Air Wisconsin 4264.
Southwest 257, pushback approved, expect runway 27 right.
Ground, 27 right pushback approved. Southwest 257.
Those Southwest jets, they really stand out, don't they? That is some blue. Okay, what do we want to do here? I'm going to let him go. Perfect, we'll drop him in there.
Philadelphia Tower, American 1710 with you runway 27 left.
American 1710, runway 27 left, clear to land.
Runway 27 left cleared to land American 1710.
What is this Piedmont here? It's an ER4. And this guy is a E90. That's fine. American 18901, wind is 27 at 0 knots, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 27 at 0 knots, runway 27 right cleared for takeoff American 189er1.
Piedmont 49er21, runway 27 right, line up and wait.
Runway 27 right line up and wait Piedmont 49er21.
American 792, continue taxi.
Philadelphia ground, Southwest 257 ready to taxi.
Southwest 257, runway 27 right, taxi via hotel.
Continue taxi American 79er2.
Runway 27 right taxi via hotel Southwest 257.
Piedmont 4803, contact departure.
Philadelphia Tower, American 1800 requesting push and start.
American 714, continue taxi.
Roger, good evening. Continue taxi American 714.
American 1800, pushback approved, expect runway 27 right.
Ground, 27 right pushback approved. American 1800.
321. Brickyard 4580, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Brickyard 4580.
Okay, let's get the line moving. We are doing good here, guys. Doing good. It's nice to come back to Philadelphia. I haven't been, like I said at the start, haven't played this one in quite some time, but I always like playing here because this is where my family's from, up in Pennsylvania, so always love Philadelphia. Come on, Brickyard. Let's get you across there. What is this guy doing over here? There he goes. And he's going to crash right into the passenger bus. Smash. Wings falling off. Engines.
Philadelphia Tower, American 1643 with you runway 27 left.
Piedmont 49er21, wind is 27 at 0 knots, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 27 at 0 knots, runway 27 right, cleared for takeoff. Piedmont 49er21.
Piedmont 49er42, runway 27 right, line up and wait.
Philadelphia ground, American 1800 ready to taxi.
Southwest 257, continue taxi.
Runway 27 right, line up and wait. Piedmont 49er42.
Continue taxi Southwest 257.
American 18901, contact departure.
Roger, good evening.
American 1643, runway 27 left, clear to land.
Runway 27 left, cleared to land. American 1643.
Philadelphia Tower, Southwest 5600 requesting push and start.
Air Wisconsin 4285, taxi to the terminal via Yankee, Papa, November, Juliet.
Taxi to terminal via Yankee Papa November Juliet, Air Wisconsin 4285.
Air Wisconsin 4141, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Air Wisconsin 4141.
American 1800, runway 27 right, taxi via Tango, Kilo.
Runway 27 right taxi via Tango Kilo American 1800.
That'll make that nice and easy. Oh no, you guys did not. Oh, did he scoot in front of him? American 734, taxi to the terminal via Papa Tango.
Taxi to terminal via Papa Tango American 734.
Did he squeeze by? He did, he squeezed him by. He didn't take the high speed. You idiot. Well, that was major awesomeness there. We got lucky with that. I would have expected him to take the S5 high speed. And he came down here and took Yankee.
Philadelphia Tower, Brickyard 4727 with you runway 27 left.
What an idiot. Piedmont 49er42, wind is 27 at 0 knots, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 27 at 0 knots, runway 27 right, cleared for takeoff. Piedmont 49er42.
Piedmont 49er21, contact departure.
Roger, good evening.
God, that was so weird. I don't know why he did that. It's so goofy. American 714, runway 27 right, line up and wait.
Runway 27 right, line up and wait. American 714.
American 575, continue taxi.
Philadelphia Tower, American 742 requesting push and start.
Southwest 5600, pushback approved, expect runway 27 right.
Continue taxi American 575.
Brickyard 4727, runway 27 left, clear to land.
Ground, 27 right pushback approved. Southwest 5600.
Runway 27 left, cleared to land. Brickyard 4727.
American 742, pushback approved, expect runway 27 right.
Ground, 27 right pushback approved. American 742.
Let him go through. So you're going to go that way, you're going to go this way. Get you going that way. United 1522, continue taxi.
Continue taxi United 1522.
Philadelphia ground, Southwest 5600 ready to taxi.
Southwest 5600, runway 27 right, taxi via hotel.
Runway 27 right taxi via hotel Southwest 5600.
I hope you two aren't going to run into each other, but I'm going to watch you here, just to be sure. Yeah, I think that Air Wisconsin will clear. Yeah, he'll clear him in time.
Philadelphia
Just
Tower,
enough.
American 846 with you runway 27 left.
American 846, runway 27 left, clear to land.
Philadelphia ground, American 742 ready to taxi. Runway 27 left cleared to land American 846.
And this guy better be far enough into his ramp that he does not clip him. If he clips this guy, make your turn. Turn. Oh, please turn.
Philadelphia Tower, American 715 requesting push and start.
Whew. That was close. American 714, wind is 26 at 0 knots, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 26 at 0 knots, runway 27 right, cleared for takeoff, American 714.
Southwest 257, runway 27 right, line up and wait.
Runway 27 right, line up and wait, Southwest 257.
American 1710, taxi to the terminal via Yankee Papa Tango.
Taxi to terminal via Yankee Papa Tango, American 1710.
This guy he's going in there. American 715, pushback approved, expect runway 27 right.
Ground, 27 right, pushback approved. American 715.
American 1800, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, American 1800.
Piedmont 4942, contact departure.
Roger, good evening.
American 742, runway 27 right, taxi via November Kilo.
Runway 27 right, taxi via November Kilo, American 742.
Let's get you moving there. He's a 330, big jet as well. American 734, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, American 734.
Right. Let him out of there.
Philadelphia Tower, Frontier Flight 1674 with you, runway 27 left.
Frontier Flight 1674, runway 27 right, clear to land. Oh no, wait. Wrong
Philadelphia
side.
ground, American 715 ready to taxi.
Frontier Flight 1674, runway 27 left, clear to land.
Runway 27 left, cleared to land, Frontier Flight 1674.
That would have been bad. Air Wisconsin 4264, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Air Wisconsin 4264.
Philadelphia
let's push
Tower,
across.
Piedmont 4890 requesting push and start.
Let's go. American 715, runway 27 right, taxi via Juliet, Kilo 3 Kilo.
Runway 27 right, taxi via Juliet, Kilo 3 Kilo, American
I'll
715.
start using the box method here a little bit more. This nice little box here, this is going to be my best friend. Southwest 5600, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Southwest 5600.
American 714, contact departure. American 714, contact departure.
Roger, good evening.
American 1643, taxi to the terminal via Yankee Papa Tango.
Taxi to terminal via Yankee Papa Tango, American 1643.
Please move. Southwest 257, wind is 26 at 0 knots, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 26 at 0 knots, runway 27 right, cleared for takeoff, Southwest 257.
American 575, runway 27 right, line up and wait.
Runway 27 right, line up and wait, American 575.
Piedmont 4890, pushback approved, expect runway 27 right.
Ground, 27 right, pushback approved. Piedmont 4890.
Okay, who else we got here? You're gonna go
Philadelphia Tower,
going that way.
Piedmont 4804 with you, runway 27 left.
American 1710, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, American 1710.
Air Wisconsin 4285, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Air Wisconsin 4285.
Piedmont 4804, enter final runway 27 right.
Enter final runway 27 right, Piedmont 4804.
Piedmont 4804, runway 27 right, clear to land.
Runway 27 right, cleared to land, Piedmont 4804.
Philadelphia Tower,
Thinking
American
Piedmonts.
754 requesting push and start.
Philadelphia ground, Piedmont 4890 ready to taxi.
I'm going to let him go in first, and then I'll move him across. You two guys, come on. American 754, pushback approved. Expect runway 27 right.
Ground, 27 right pushback approved. American 754.
Brickyard 4727. Taxi to the terminal via Yankee Papa, November.
Taxi to terminal via Yankee Papa November Brickyard 4727.
American 575. Wind is 26 at 0 knots. Runway 27 right. Clear for takeoff.
Wind is 26 at 0 knots. Runway 27 right cleared for takeoff. American 575.
Southwest 257. Contact departure.
Roger, good evening.
American 742. Continue taxi.
Continue taxi American 742.
American 1800. Wind is... American 1800. Runway 27 right. Line up and wait.
Runway 27 right, line up and wait. American 1800. Philadelphia Tower, American 1670 requesting push and start.
Okay, he's going up there. This guy... Where's this guy going? He's going right up through there.
Philadelphia Tower, JetBlue 1059er with you runway 27 left.
JetBlue 1059er, runway 27 left, clear to land.
Runway 27 left cleared to land JetBlue 1059er.
Just need to wait for him to get into his gate there.
Philadelphia
Set him
ground,
out.
American 754 ready to taxi.
American 1643, continue taxi.
Continue taxi American 1643.
Okay. Piedmont 489er, runway 27 right, taxi via hotel.
Runway 27 right taxi via Hotel Piedmont 489er.
Perfect. Just gotta watch these two guys now. American 1670, pushback approved. Expect runway 27 right.
Ground, 27 right pushback approved. American 1670.
American 846, taxi to the terminal via Yankee Papa Tango Juliet.
Taxi to terminal via Yankee Papa Tango Juliet American 846.
It's a good thing I'm moving this 1670 because that's the gate he's going in. Gotta get you out of the way so your buddy can go. He's going this way. As soon as I get him through, move him around the horn. American 1800, wind is 26 at 0 knots, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 26 at 0 knots runway 27 right cleared for takeoff American 1800.
Southwest 5600, runway 27 right, line up and wait.
Runway 27 right line up and wait Southwest 5600.
American 715, continue taxi.
Philadelphia ground, American 1670 ready to taxi.
American 715, continue taxi.
Continue taxi American 715.
American 575, contact departure.
Philadelphia Tower, Endeavor 3663 requesting push and start. Roger, good evening.
American 754, runway 27 right, taxi via Juliet, Kilo 3, Kilo.
Runway 27 right taxi via Juliet Kilo 3 Kilo American 754.
Endeavor 3663, pushback approved, expect runway 27 right.
Ground, 27 right pushback approved. Endeavor 3663.
American 1670, runway 27 right, taxi via Juliet, Kilo 3, Kilo.
Runway 27 right taxi via Juliet Kilo 3 Kilo American 1670.
Okay. Gotta watch this 5600 southwest here because we got that Piedmont on arrival up to top runway here. Is that 1,000 feet? Southwest 5600, wind is 26 at 0 knots, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 26 at 0 knots runway 27 right cleared for takeoff Southwest 5600.
Piedmont 4890, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Piedmont 4890.
Philadelphia ground, Endeavor 3663 ready to taxi.
Frontier Flight 1674. Taxi to the terminal via Yankee Papa, November Juliet.
Taxi to terminal via Yankee Papa November Juliet Frontier Flight 1674.
Get you out of here. These two guys are going to come down the line. Is this Endeavor ready to go? I think he is. Endeavor 3663, runway 27 right. Endeavor 3663, runway 27 right, taxi via Juliet Hotel.
Runway 27 right taxi via Juliet Hotel Endeavour 3663.
American 1800, contact departure.
Roger, good evening.
Southwest
Philadelphia
ground.
Tower, American 768 requesting push and start.
American 768, pushback approved, expect runway 27 right.
Ground, 27 right pushback approved. American 768.
That is how you shoot the gap. Got that Southwest and that American out before that Piedmont came through. American 742, runway 27 right, line up and wait.
Runway 27 right, line up and wait. American 742.
Now, the only question is...
Philadelphia Tower, American 738 with you runway 27 left.
American 1670, hold position.
Hold position American 1670.
Come on, Piedmont, get off there. Piedmont 4890, hold position.
Hold position Piedmont 4890.
Philadelphia ground, American 768 ready to taxi.
You gotta take your turn there. Southwest 5600, continue taxi. Southwest 5600, contact departure.
Roger, good evening.
Piedmont 4804, taxi to the terminal via Kilo 3, Juliet.
Taxi to terminal via Kilo 3 Juliet Piedmont 4804.
American 742, wind is 26 at 0 knots, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 26 at 0 knots, runway 27 right, cleared for takeoff. American 742.
American 738, runway 27 left, clear to land.
Runway 27 left cleared to land American 738.
American 715, runway 27 right, line up and wait. American 715, runway 27 right, line up and wait.
Runway 27 right line up and wait American 715.
American 768, runway 27 right, taxi via Juliet, Kilo 3, Kilo.
Runway 27 right taxi via Juliet Kilo 3 Kilo American 768.
Endeavour 3663, continue taxi. Endeavour 3663, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Endeavour 3663. Say again. Philadelphia Tower, American 204 requesting push and start. Philadelphia Tower, American 17902 with you runway 27 left.
Brickyard 4727, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Brickyard 4727.
American 1670, continue taxi.
Continue taxi American 1670.
Where's he going? American 846, continue taxi.
Continue taxi American 846.
American 17902, runway 27 left, clear to land.
Runway 27 left cleared to land American 17902.
He's going up right behind this guy. American 204, pushback approved, expect runway 27 right.
Ground, 27 right pushback approved. American 204.
Should be able to get both those guys out of there. American 768, hold position.
Hold position American 768.
Okay, those two guys go through there. That'll be nice. You guys are both across. American 742, contact departure. American 742, contact departure.
Roger, good evening.
American 715, wind is 26 at 0 knots, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 26 at 0 knots, runway 27 right cleared for takeoff American 715.
Piedmont 4890, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Piedmont 4890.
JetBlue 1059er, taxi to the terminal via Yankee Papa November Juliet.
Taxi to terminal via Yankee Papa November Juliet JetBlue 1059er.
Piedmont 4890, runway 27 right, line up and wait.
Runway 27 right, line up and wait Piedmont 4890.
Philadelphia Tower, Endeavour 3927 requesting push and start.
American 768, continue taxi.
Philadelphia ground, American 204 ready to taxi. Continue taxi American 768.
Better slide right up in here. What are you going to do here? There you go. There you go. Look at the smoke coming out of him. He's on fire. Okay, these two guys go through. Perfect. Everybody's moving. I like it. Endeavor 3927, pushback approved. Expect runway 27 right.
Ground, 27 right pushback approved. Endeavor 3927.
He's out of there. And then we started the session with a small jet. Looks like we're going to end one with a small jet here. Piedmont 4890, wind is 26 at 0 knots, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 26 at 0 knots, runway 27 right, cleared for takeoff. Piedmont 4890.
Endeavor 3663, runway 27 right, line up and wait.
Philadelphia Tower, 231 Hotel Echo with you, runway 27 left. Runway 27 right, line up and wait. Endeavor 3663.
American 1670, continue taxi.
Continue taxi American 1670.
Oh, these two guys are going to block each other, aren't they? Unbelievable. Whatever. Anyways, we are at the end of our session anyway. I got up to about an hour and 15 minutes here. So with that, guys, we're going to let these two guys look at each other right
Philadelphia
here.
ground, Endeavor 3927 ready to taxi.
Yeah, we're going to let these two clowns right here stare at each other for the rest of the night. So thank you guys for joining me. Hopefully you enjoyed this foggy Philadelphia here. I wasn't going to play anymore anyway. I just wanted to get a cool shot here for maybe my thumbnail for the game. So we'll just call them competing Americans
Philadelphia
there.
Tower, Delta 2036 requesting push and start.
So with that, guys, subscribe to the channel if you're not already on board with me. Like I said at the start, I really appreciate the support and sticking with me all the way till the end here. If you guys have any airports and types of gameplays that you'd like to see, definitely leave them in the description. I read everything that you guys put in my video, so I absolutely appreciate it. But with that, we'll go ahead and close it out. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we will catch you on the next episode. Have a good night.